All right, how's it going, guys? We're back again. We're going to try this again. Except apparently I've already started it because I'm messing around with shit. All right, so let's get this on here and get that open. And let's go check the water. I do have the dryer on. 236 and dropping. But we're not dropping as bad as we were because I did get this pipe put in up here, which looks like it's holding full. I'm going to have to change that out to a bigger pipe. But you can see we now have 3 centrifuges across here. I do need to get this open so I can get started. There we go. So all 3 of those can now run. Let's see how our... This is the one that always fills up. Oh, come on. You can't still be filling up. Seriously? They're still filling up. How are they still filling up? Oh, crap. I got to get that out of there. That's going to be bad if this actually... Why does the heat not look like it's going up on there? No calcification. It's got plenty of distilled water. That's running. But that does not look like it's going up. That's worrying the hell out of me. Alright, let's turn this shit off. There we go. Turn that off. Let everything reset. I got to get this switched, and we're actually almost full. Jackhammer's not even close. But we can bring the charging table down here and take care of that. Let me grab this and get my jackhammer filled. Which, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys when we made the jackhammer last time. The breaking obsidian, and it turns it into crushed obsidian from Railcraft. So if you do that, you do kind of have to remake it into the regular obsidian blocks if you need them. All right, let that run. Let these things empty. And I'm going to work on getting the power switch changed over. If I seriously need another centrifuge, I'm telling you. Alright, so first off, we need to cut the igniters because we do not want these to start. So now we take that out, take that off. And we're going to need to put this on this one. And we're going to be attempting this as high voltage again. And this is only going to put out 1 amp. I think I'm going to put a wire there. I'm going to lose a little bit of power by doing it, but at least I won't have to keep moving the battery box. I think that'll be better. So let me get a cable made here. We can just do an electrum. What kind of cables we got in the box over here? What's in the box? We got tin, we got copper, we got lead, we got aluminum. We got steel, which is EV, but it's going to lose 3. We don't want to do that. All right. So we're going to do an electrum cable. And we're actually going to do a 2X because I do believe that 2X is what we need. Cable. 2X will do 4 amps at 1024. So yeah, if we just do this as a 2X cable, then we can use it somewhere else once we get this all figured out here. I don't know why I grabbed 2 of them. I know it's only 1. All right. Now let's go see if we can get all this hooked up here. All right, so that goes there, into there, and we've got plenty of room in there. And this bad boy is now filled, so we're done with it. And luckily this does not store any power, so we did not lose anything by doing that. I will probably make a second one of these. That way I can charge my jackhammer. Because if we take, this will not work. Or should not. Ain't gonna blow anything up, but it should not work. It didn't last time I tried it. So, there you go. MV will not charge because this is HV. Now, the one thing is my other charger thing may work. But we're going to make a second one of these anyways. So we'll charge it in there. And I may end up making a second one of these chargers for the HV. What in the hell are those things called? These things. Charging energy crystal. I think that's the MV. Because that's the advanced. Yeah, this one right here. This is the next one up. So I have to make energy crystals for that, which means I got to have an autoclave with energium dust to make those. But I may make one of those for charging the jackhammer, which I'm probably going to do a mining and music soon. I'm going to get this changed over because, well, it's full again because She-Light. She-Light just takes so damn long. Oh, and we are going to trade this out. So we're going to take that out. And now we are going to upgrade this to a dense tantalum and a titanium dryer. And now that will make us distilled water way faster. And okay, this is cooled off. Those are done running. Let's see about getting this wiring changed over properly here. So we need the input, which is this one. And we need to run that to here. So let's take this out of here. We're going to run this right across the top of this other one. I said properly, but I didn't really mean it because I'm not burying it right now. We'll bury it later. Okay. So now that should be good. And we should have Yeah, that one's on, that one's off. So now once I hook them up, this should work. Am I ready to do this? Let's go check the water. I'm so afraid this thing is still not going to run. We're up to 314. Let's go ahead and change out that pipe in the basement. Let's see how many of them we need. And we'll change that out real quick. I even used a normal pipe. And it's still not enough, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 24. So we'll make 32, make half a stack. And I think we'll go ahead. I'm just wondering if I should do like better pipe. I'm not sure how much that's actually going to give back. If we did large rubber, it would be 600 bandwidth. If we did, let's see. Yeah, aluminum is exactly the same. So we'd have to go with something like steel to actually be much better. We could do large steel. That's 6 steel per pipe. 6 times 32, that would be 3 stacks of steel we'd have to use. That's not bad. I've got plenty. And that pipe is plenty for that. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I'll get these started. Must have a nice storm going on outside. Alright, so we're going with large. And kick that on. And I will change them out after. I want to get this thing started up and see just how bad this is going to piss me off. If we went to a titanium, it would overclock the recipe. So instead of being 64, it would be 4 times the power. So it'd be 256 to run each recipe. Ugh. So I definitely don't want to go to one of them, because I'd have to run it at the 1024 to even really get a benefit from it. But I'm almost betting I'm going to have to do a 4th one of these. Alright, let's hook these wires up and see what she do. We got plenty of water in both. And she's running. I forgot these are dense, so they do take a bit to heat up. Why does that say input empty? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That means that it's eating all of the lava that's coming in. but it's not actually making any heat. That's why we had those were turned on, but there just wasn't any lava. Well, let's go downstairs and see what's going on with our lava. I'm seriously starting to think that I'm just going to have to leave this with one boiler, which is probably more than enough at this point. Now, why are you doing that? I don't know why in the world this thing wants to bounce back and forth like that. Let's go make sure that this is on the same one. I'll have to bug Yoshi and see if he can tell me why it's doing it. This one's on... Yeah, I don't know because it doesn't tell you. A magnifying glass don't work on these. But it's a solid white with the arrow going that way. See what this one's at. That's not the right one. Let's see. We want it like that. Because this one made it perfectly through. We might have to put one more booster in here to help that thing, but... Alright, so now we actually have lava coming in. Keep an eye on that. Let's run back up. Let a little bit of lava get into the system. Oh, and we have another issue we have to deal with, which is going to be the next thing we work on once I get this one completed, is we cannot run any more CO2 because we are full on oxygen. And we're full on oxygen because we can't run our all this mess. Can't find anything. I'm on the wrong side. That's why I can't find anything. Can't run this because we're full of sulfur dioxide. But we're going to set up sulfur dioxide in a mixer with water and ferric chloride to give us sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid to break down and make us ferrous chloride. And we're getting the ferric chloride from a bath with hematite, which needs hydrochloric acid to break it down. And we need 12 for 2 batches of 4. And if we go back to here, we're only getting 2 from each 4. So that's only going to give us 4 of the 12 that we use to make it. So then we'll use the sulfuric acid that comes out to turn salt into hydrochloric acid to make up for it. So the only thing we have to do is keep feeding this thing rock salt, which we could actually do right now to get us more hydrochloric because we're just out of the rock salt. And I think we've got tons over here. Yeah, we've got tons over here. So basically, we just need to hook this up to drop it over there. But I didn't want to do it until we got some of the wiring done to tell it when to turn off and stuff like that. Because we don't want to get all the tanks completely full. All right, that should have been screwing around long enough to get some lava up here. Let's see what we got in our pipe here. 2680. Yeah, let's go ahead and click it on and see what she do. And now this thing should speed up or heat up way faster. Oh yeah, we're going back up on lava right now. And they're heating up. See how the pipe's doing. Yeah, I don't like seeing that hitting 23, 24, 25, 27. Son of a bitch. We need another centrifuge. I want to see if I can actually get some power out of this before it actually turns off. Still empty. So we're not filling yet. The only thing is, if both of these can't run, we're basically voiding power. Because it's only coming out as MV if both of these aren't running. I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking about, I don't know how much lava it would actually take to run it, but I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking about making the large heat exchanger and just run it through there. It's going to take a lot, but look at the energy out of that. 16,384 heat units. That's like 16 times, well, 8 times what we're currently doing. And it also takes a lot of tungsten. You need a 3x3 ring of 8 heat transmitters, which is not a lot, with dense tungsten walls inside of that, and then a 3x3 of dense tungsten walls with the main inside of that. So that is 9 dense tungsten steel walls, plus you need a dense tungsten steel wall to make the main, which is 36 tungsten per. But yeah, that would eat so much more lava. I really don't need that. All right, so are we actually... Yeah, we're making power. How is the... That one's starting to fill. That one's already filled. So that one might start losing heat soon. So yeah, we can get this thing just up to where it's starting to make power, and then it fills up. I'm seriously thinking about making 3 more of these. It's just the amount of freaking fuel that we're probably going through is ridiculous. I actually want to go check on that real quick. Let's go see if we can tell which tank is going down. It should be the fuel. And just see how fast it's dropping. Yeah, I know. I'm full of shit. Shut up, Greg. Let's see. 36. Yeah, that's actually not going down that terrible. Let's see. That one's not moving. That one's not moving. That one's not moving. So we're only using fuel right now. And it's not going down too terrible. So we should be good for at least a little while. I need to get that tank made. So we can not have to worry about the fuel anymore. All right, so let's see how our power is looking. We're definitely still going up. What does it take to make... that's not what I want. Actually, it's not energy, is it? Actually, I think it is. I just seen it. It's right there. No, that's the Geiger counter. That's not the one I want. Is it EU? Giggle, stack fluid, bucket, light, medium, heavy, super heavy, electrometer. We need a lever. Really? That's it? So glass, lever, and then fine copper wires. All right, let's go make one of those. I'm going to leave that thing run for right now. Let's check our water. And it's down a little bit. Our pipes are still running. We got 18 of them in there. All right, so we're going to need a double tin alloy plate. We got 2 of those right here. Let's go weld these up so I don't have to do a hammer job. That 3 out of there. I made that earlier today so I could make a pipe. All right, now we can go get this turned in to the plate. Needed 2 of these and 4 of those. And my inventory's full. Just throw that in there for right now. We need that. All right, so we need that. Our lever, these on the corners. This goes down there. And do I seriously not have any glass? I think there's some glass over here. Yeah, I got tons of glass. All right, there we go. Let's go see if this thing is losing any power on us. $233. Yeah, see how it's jumping? 233 is not enough. $233 is below 256. 256 is the minimum for HV. So whenever that thing is not at the 445, I think it says, we're basically just wasting power. That's pretty well full. That one's at least empty now. All right. So cut her back off, let her get empty, and I guess I'm making another one of these. Now, let's look at, before we get out of here today, so I actually want to get something accomplished. We want to make a, oh, we don't need to make one of those. We have the MV one right here that goes to HV. Yes, we have the transformer. We just need the cables. And I want to use the blue alloy cables, I think it is. Blue alloy is 1536 voltage, and we can do 2x for that. The issue is that it's 4 nickelite and a silver for each one, and I've only got about a stack of nickelite right now. And we could also do the electrotene, but that one is 8 nickelite and an iron for each one, and that one is 1024 for 6 amps. We don't really need the 6 amps, but again, over here we don't need the 1536. But for right now, we're just going to go with Electrum, which is going to be the 4 amps at the 1024 we need. So let's go look and see just how many cables we're going to need, because I want to get our bauxite and stuff running. So we're going to go from here up. We're going to have to transform it here so that can run. So let's see, 1, 2. I have a transformer there, and then we're going to do, we're not going to need that cable. Well, we're going to need some of it. We're going to basically just run this right across here. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 21 would get it there. We don't need anywhere near that. We're only going to here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14 would get us here. And then 15, 16, 17, 20, 22. Yeah, I think we'll just do like 32. So that would only take a stack of Electrum. And I've got a stack here. So let's get that in and get that started. Turning into wires. How's our pipes doing? And it's almost done. So I can get those changed over in between. And let's see. I also am going to have to bring that pipe, that wire up here. And we're going to have to change over. We'll have to do a MV here that'll take it down to MV for those two cables. So yeah, and then we're going to take out basically everything back there. So we're not going to use any of that anymore. We'll take out everything back there. All right. So in between, I'll get those cables done. I'll make another transformer, and I'll make the second charging table. And then I want to get the input hooked up for this. I think I figured out finally how I'm going to do that. I'll show you that next time. And I may still make another dryer. I'm not sure. Hey, look, we actually got the main sheet light done. We're on the smaller ones now. And I'm also going to upgrade that too. I'm going to have to run a fuel line over there for it. I do have a diesel engine here that I had for, I was going to hook up to an MV dynamo, but I'm not going to now, so I'll use this to hook up to that. So I'll get busy making the other centrifuge and engine, get those wires made, get another transformer made, and be back with you again next time. And maybe we can actually have this done. Have a good one, guys.